in life, and I know you do too, is making cleaning easier, because we all have to do it. You want something that's really smart and really quick. Well, look at this, and I'm so thrilled. This is an Oreck here. And we have a very special buy. What is it? It's called an opportunity buy. And what that means is we get offered just, hey, you want all of them? If you'll take them, we'll give you a really, really good deal. And they've done that with this Oreck. Now, what's impressive about this is the vacuum, and it's a scrubber. And what really blew me away, it's cordless. And you really leave it up to Oreck to do that magic. Because normally, if it's cordless, it's not gonna be, it couldn't scrub. How could it have the power to do that? This one does. It's also commercially available. So if you go and say you're working at a restaurant, and you go into a big restaurant catalog to buy supplies, this is $300 if you were buying it in one of those restaurant supply catalogs. We have it at this opportunity to buy for $99.95. So if it can handle the dirtiest restaurants that are out there, imagine what it could do in your house, Miss Julie.
Exactly.
I mean, that's brilliant.
Yes, it's brand new. So it's designed for hard floor surfaces, your tile, your wood, your linoleum, and it scrubs and then it dries your floor. And it's perfect for kitchens. If you spill something, whether it's grease, tomato juice, milk, juice, whatever it is, you can just get it out because there's no cord and clean it up in seconds. So check it out right here. We're gonna spill some sticky stuff, so it doesn't just suction it up, it cleans it at the same time. So big messes right here, this is what it's designed for. And no cord. I think it's the first hard floor cleaner we've had with no cord.
I think you're right.
Yeah, and a 20-volt battery. Gone. Okay.
No, wait, did you guys hear that engine purr?
And watch, okay, so
wait, Julie, is that amazing?
That, I know.
It purrs.
It does.
Like, you know, we're not gonna talk over it. Most of the time it's so loud we can't really, but it purrs. Oh my gosh, I've never heard anything sound so good in a vacuum scrubber.
And it dries at the same time. So it has a squeegee right here. So in the reverse, you can see it suctioned up all of it. It cleaned it up. It's streak-free, no streaks, no messes, and it's totally dry. So the nice thing about it is you're always using clean water. So basically what it replaced, I saw you kick the mop over here.
I was angry at it. I'm like, why is there a mop in here?
You have to put it up because the mop doesn't stand up on its own. But this is a lot of work. You got the bucket and then it's dirty. And the first time you put this in, all you're doing is spreading around germs. So with the Oreck, I want to show you the brushes on the bottom because this is what really makes it different. It's rubberized brushes and it's a more sanitary way to clean. So you can see how they spin and scrub your hard floors. They're removable. They'll get dirty. And when they get dirty, you can pop them out. We also have the additional brushes, tile and grout, and this is the one that comes with it.
And it's a set of 3. So if you want the tile grout brushes, they're available. You get a full set of 3, which is nice because you're gonna be able to use these for a really, really long time. Also, I want you to talk about the power because again, the thing that got me when I was prepping for the show is I go, Oreck, great name, we all know that name. They've been around since the 60s and really, truly do great industrial products and home products as well. So I was like, I'm all in.
Yeah.
And I said, vacuum and a scrubber, super all in.
Right.
When I saw cordless, I was almost out.
I know.
Because I thought, how could it have enough power?
I know, and it's a 25-minute runtime. So this is lithium ion. My husband uses these exact same batteries for his heavy-duty power tools, like for a lawnmower and a blower. I want you to see the size of this.
That's great.
25 minutes, and all you have to do, so you can charge this separately. You don't have to charge the main unit. And then over here, you pop it in, it will clean. Lithium ion means fade-free power, so it's full power for 25 minutes, and it scrubs, so it eliminates you getting down on your hands and knees. Look at the power right there with those rubberized brushes. There it is right there, and then it dries in reverse. So what we're gonna do is compare those brushes to a mop or some sort of any other system, really. What you're doing the first time you dip it in, you've got your floor, your wood floors. This is caked on gunk. And you know what the mop does. I'm gonna try and get it where it looks like it's clean. There we go. Plus this is a lot of work if you have a bad back or a bad shoulder. Okay, your mop, you're pushing around all the germs and bacteria. It's messy, it's heavy, and then there's a bug.
Okay, that's good.
This is so so yucky.
That is
okay,
gross.
so check it out right here. It looks clean, but then you flip it over and it's dirty. So that's what you're walking on. Okay, so we're gonna just do a little side-by-side comparison with the Oreck. You're upright, first of all, but I wanna compare it. This is ground in, right here. You can see my paper towel is falling apart. Ground in, it's a syrup. So I'm gonna go extra slow. I'm gonna let those rubberized brushes scrub, and then it cleans and scrubs at the same time using clean water. Check it out. And I'm going extra slow. Get my paper towel. Okay, look at that right there.
Come on, guys.
Okay.
Now that was good.
Okay, we're not even done. Okay, this is wood. So you know if you have your wood linoleum or your laminates, you're not supposed to put water or moisture on your wood floors. And look at this, it's totally dry. So it was able to get off that sticky syrup, dried it in the reverse, and it used clean water every single time. And with those rubberized brushes, it's sanitary. So it's commercial, designed for grease and heavy duty and no cords.
Restaurants use this, you guys. Literally, big time restaurants use this in their kitchens because they have all that greasy mess. And if you go on to, like if you were in a restaurant catalog and you were trying to shop for it, we were talking about this earlier, it's a $300 machine. Now, here's the unfortunate thing. I have 764 exactly available. It's called an opportunity buy, and they came to us and said, if you want all 800 of these, we'll give them to you, and we'll give a great price. And so we're like, well, yeah, we'll take advantage of it. Why does that matter? Because when those are gone, this will never happen again. We literally brought in one, basically for one airing tonight, and then it's gone. And I'll tell you what's really great is, you're not even using a broom anymore, because you remember, it's the Oreck vacuum also built in here, basically, right?
Yeah.
So if I've got a lot of crud and stuff, not only will it do that, it's gonna help pick up, like, for example, the paper towel you had down there.
Exactly.
Right?
So it scrubs and then it dries all in one swoop. And it's just for hard floors, that's it.
Right.
And it uses clean water. So clean water's over here, your dirty water's over here. So all you have to do, you take it over to your sink, you're able to see your dirty water, and then, oops, thank you, Suzanne, dump it out. I put in hot tap water, and you can use your cleaning solution of choice. You can rinse that out too, so it's clean. It's so much cleaner and more sanitary than using a mop and the bucket and the all the steps that you have to do with the mop. And then the first time you dip it in, you're just spreading those germs and bacteria again. Look how easy that is.
Easy to clean all the parts too, right?
Easy to clean, yep. And here's your clean water, hot tap water with your cleaning solution of choice. Snap it back in. It cleans in both directions. You're upright. You don't have to get down on your hands and knees. And if you have the tile with grout, we've got the specialized brushes that are a separate right here. They spin and scrub your tile. You can see right here, they're even a little uneven to get into those little grout lines. Yeah, look at those. And what a great deal.
And it's a set of 3 for $14.95. That's an awesome offer. You'll see the information. You can see it on hsn.com. You know, and here's the other thing, Julie, too. If you really, and I'm such a nerd. I love my job. And so I do research, right? And Oreck started by David Oreck in 1963.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going back in history. They make great products. And normally the first time you ever saw an Oreck was you went to a hotel. And you still do. And they use the uprights. He really said, hey, I'm gonna make a light upright that's really, really powerful and sell it to the hotel industry.
Yeah.
And so that's how we were all first introduced to it. And then it's become a household name for all of us. This is such a smart idea, because if you hate to mop and you're getting down on your hands and knees, do you take a knife and you scrub the crud before you mop your floor because it's so hard and it's been there too long? Grab this while you can. And I just want to point out too, with this special offer, we have free shipping. Lovely, you save money. And then 5 flex pays. You can get this home for under $20. And I'm not kidding you, I was the biggest doubter about the power of this, even though it had the Oreck name, because it was cordless. The freedom of not having a bunch of cords around here,
I know.
that in and of itself is worth the flex pay to try
Exactly. No cords. I want to show you again, lithium ion. So that means that for 25 minutes, it's full power for 25 minutes. And you know that it's not like the old battery systems that start to die out over time. Full power, lithium ion. You can charge it separately, and check out the power. No cord. In fact, we do the same demonstrations on this that we use with our other scrubbers.
And those are the ones you plug in.
Exactly, and those you plug in.
Yeah.
This is granite, by the way. and it dries it at the exact same time. So we went from wood to maybe you have marble or granite. It looks like we had the professionals out, and it looks like they polished the floor. It looks like we paid for this. And then it dries it. So if you have marble or tile, look at that, total streak free. Can you see that right there? It's smooth, it brings back the gloss, the shine.
Hey Julie,
in fact,
can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Do you think, I think this is true, but do you also agree with me, you'll end up cleaning your floors a whole lot more often just because it's so simple and fast and
yes,
easy?
and because it's cordless.
Yeah.
In fact, in commercial kitchens, they use this unit right here, so if you spill grease, instead of getting it out, plugging it in, doing all that, you just whip it out, clean it up, and with the brushes, I wanna show you the brushes again. Rubberized brushes, designed